Yo, right here in the small box.
I'm heating up, I'm trying to burn down Toronto. Better keep 6 feet space, this 6-side shit contagious. Money coming in, all I see is numbers, like I'm in the Matrix. We've been in the trap.
Because y'all know I like to talk, right? So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we are probably going to have a really good laugh with this one, okay? Now, if you're here with the live, then you see the thumbnail. Y'all know what time it is. This boy can't sell nothing. First, I heard it was one show in Amsterdam. And then a couple hours later, following that, there was about 4 extra shows. So, what were you Aubrey fans saying before? I'm just trying to figure it out. Because y'all trying to sit there and say, oh, Kendrick's not selling out these shows. He can't sell out arenas, even though it's 93% sold. And that was in what, Texas? Toronto sold out. What do you got to say? Yo, y'all don't got Canadian pride. Y'all are a bunch of racial cooks. You keep bringing up nonsense to try and justify your king. Now look at your king. This is why I'm not on the hype train. I've never been on the hype train. I'm not going to sit there and lie to myself. Oh, no, Kendrick can't do what Drake does. Look, does Kendrick want to do what Drake does right now? Does he want to do that? Because last time I checked, the goal of having shows is to try and sell them out. And you're canceling them because of traveling issues. Nigga, that's not going to work twice. That's not going to work twice. Talk about traveling issues. Oh, we just couldn't get it right. Nigga, you just showed off the plane. You told everybody, look at my plane. Look at the interior. Look at the interior decorating in my plane. You sitting there talking about, oh, look how lush and luxurious this looks. And you can't sell out the damn show, nigga. What is your priorities? Man, let me get started. Let me stop because you know for a fact I'm going to turn up. We just started the stream. I'm not trying to turn up like this. Are you crazy? With all these videos we got to get to? Nah, listen, look. Y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to the Flex Mind Network. Let's go ahead and get started, all right? Let's go. Yo, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Single CD Reactions, only on the Flex Mind Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's doing great out there. Thank you for stopping by on this wonderful live. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Listen, when I upload this and you're not tapped in with the live, you got to be tapped in with the live. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That's where you're going to get the finest of energy. That's a fact. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live like right now. And let's go ahead and dive in with this one right here. Let's see what's up. Let's go. Talk to me, brother. What's happening?
I guess love bombing the UK didn't work. Drake, of course.
The fact that people are calling that love bombing is absolutely hilarious to me, and I don't care what nobody tells me. Bro, I literally just learned about this term like a couple months ago, talking about love bombing, and now I just see it on full display like that. God damn, look at God.
Went to the Wireless Festival, ran to UK for a check balance. Turns out, still didn't work. All for the UK to say, get out of my face. Scram. Get gone. We don't want you here. Take a look at this, man. Drake cancels Manchester show due to travel logistics. See, they even put it in quotation marks before I even could.
Start the count.
Because our show was about to say travel logistics. The July 28 Co-op Live Arena show has been postponed until August. Ooh,
August.
Haven't we heard that somewhere before? Travel logistics. Scheduling conflicts. Shows being postponed. This is ridiculous. Imagine being a Drake fan. We've already
Natasha, I'm using an online soundboard because I can't afford one.
Discuss this. With the Australian show, people had to take off work, get flights, hotels, and buy the tickets. Even though the tickets were maybe $30, they still had to buy the flights and the hotel.
Imagine not being able to sell out an arena, and meanwhile your opponent is selling out stadiums. y'all are not the same. You got one side filled with crybabies, and you got another side filled with grown people with logical thinking brains. Like, yo, the same numbers that they complain about is the opposing side. That's what they doing. The same numbers that they cry over. Oh, no, Kendrick can't do this. Meanwhile, Kendrick is way past that. Bro, this is why I can't be a fan like that. I can't be a fan because y'all arguments are off. Your arguments are lacking substance. Your arguments are weak. I'm not going to sit there and make weak arguments and then argue about weak arguments. I'm sorry. My brain doesn't have time to do that. We got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all running around here talking like y'all ain't got no bills. Like, what the fuck?
Hills were hundreds. So that's a good amount of money. And time spent. I always talk about the
I heard it through the grapevine. It's hilarious.
The people that can actually afford.
Yo, Seventh Angel, Wagwan.
These type of tickets, we understand the power of the subconscious. We read the Think and Grow Riches and the I Am affirmations. We understand.
It's all good, Natasha.
Frequency. So Drake has to keep playing these games with losers online. Because the people that can actually spend the money, they don't like this at all, man. They're pissed.
Yo, how much are the tickets?
So far.
Yo, bun that. How much are the tickets? That's my question. Because that's a whole other argument the opposing side made. That's a whole other argument they made. Talking about, oh, nah, Kendrick had to drop the tickets so that he can sell out in Toronto. Let me tell you something about the economy. We are in dire times right now. Everybody is struggling. For all the Canadians that are here, they understand that the economy here is far worse than a lot of other parts in the world. Not saying we got the worst of it, but we're saying that from where we were to where it dropped, that's not a good economy to be in. Trust and believe me. The fact that jobs literally don't exist here because, you know what, let me not even get into the specifics of that because that can cause a whole other argument. I'm not even gonna, I don't even have the time for. My point is the lack of jobs, the lack of money, the lack of spending. Let me tell you something. It made sense to drop those ticket prices. And don't let anybody out there tell you otherwise. They're going to talk about money, but their pockets are dry. They're going to talk about, oh, Kendrick couldn't sell out, but you can't even buy a ticket either. You have to wait a couple paychecks for your money to come in so you would even think about making a purchase. Oh, yeah, let me go buy a ticket so I can go there and boo. Be so for real right now.
Drake canceled, rescheduled 3 shows.
The tickets are $20. Oh, my God. The tickets are $20? Is that USD or Canadian? Jesus Christ.
Manchester, Belgium, and Zurich.
What's good, Vina?
Who plans his tour dates? And why is it that every time he goes to Europe, he either cancels the dates or reschedules? People travel from other countries to his concerts. This is absurd. It happens every time he's in Europe. It's getting ridiculous. I love him.
What's good, Brianne? I just saw your name. What's good? How you feeling? Hope you doing all right.
One thing I absolutely can't accept. He preaches about how people buy his tickets with their hard-earned money, but he doesn't show it when he comes to him canceling the shows back and forth. This is so disrespectful. Thank God I have a show that is 5 hours away by car, and I have a hotel that is free of cancellation. But there's people who travel across Europe and from other continents. Guilty, guilty, guilty. I'm telling you, the people that don't like you.
I need Drake fans to understand this and understand this well. You like to sit here and talk about how Kendrick fans are bringing up Drake all the time. You sit there and try to say, oh, Drake made Kendrick's career. Y'all just, the fact that you have it's okay. Let me not say the first part of that. Let me just say the second part. The fact that you have a whole bunch of grown men that won't even take accountability for somebody that doesn't even know them is absolutely astounding. It amazes me. This kind of information is actually wonderful to know about. The fact that you grown men, regardless of what kind of grown you are, the fact that you refuse to take accountability as if you're Drake's bitch, that puts a smile on my face, knowing that there's individuals out there that are that slow. Yo, when Kendrick, let me tell you something. When Kendrick started Euphoria talking about your superpowers getting neutralized, I can only watch in silence. He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. Oh shit. Yo, man. Yo, y'all need therapy, bro. These Drake fans need therapy. They need to cope. Meanwhile, I'm on the side of hip hop. But you think I'm just a Kendrick fan? I'm a fan of music. I'm a fan of good music. I'm a fan of music that sounds good, that has meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit there and listen to the same thing being repeated for over 15 years. I'm not slow. My brain, like, functions. My brain works. Yo, y'all brain must be running on gears or something, because no way in my life I would ever let that happen to me. Like, I'm just saying. What's good, Slay? How you feeling?
Don't like it. The people that are supposed to like you don't like you. Maybe Drake is the issue. You can't keep playing the victim. This is crazy. No, she's pissed. And this is exactly why I'm not a Drake.
Yo, J Money, you're wrong, fam. Yo, J Money, you're sick for that. You out here talking about this man is selling McDouble combos. No, yo, let me tell you. Hey, that $20 can get you a dinner at Popeyes. Hey, get that refund. Go get yourself some dinner. You know what I'm saying? Go take your ass to like Swiss Chalet or something. Go get yourself the chicken dinner. Go to Red Lobster. Red Lobster's not in the red no more. Go get a seafood boil at Red Lobster. I'm sure that's cheap. I'm sure that $20 can cover it. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Like 20 bones? $20 is insane. Bro, and yo. Toronto. Did you notice when The Weeknd was here and he did his show? Did you notice that The Weeknd got the key to the city of Toronto? I need you OVO fans to understand this. Sure, The Weeknd doesn't necessarily promote Toronto artists, but we talked about that yesterday on the live from yesterday. Okay, that upload should be coming later tonight. It's not about who you put on all the time. Because sometimes you can put on the wrong person and now you're pushing the wrong narrative or the wrong kind of message. You know, it's not necessarily about how many people you can push. Because when it comes to Toronto, if you're pushing the wrong kind of individual to a major audience, now you're pushing a narrative that doesn't make sense or is not true. And that's what we see when you see Drake beside Top 5. That's what you see when you see Drake beside Smiley. So it's not necessarily about who you pushing. It's more about where's the talent when it comes to Toronto. The Weeknd getting the key to the city, that means way more than anything Drake has done for the city, because sure, he might have sent some donations here and there to a couple obvious politicians, specifically in an orange turban. But is it substantial? Because now you got the key to the city, The Weeknd. Bro, you're good. Like, you're good. XO won. Like, OVO continue taking L's. And you got to thank Kendrick for that. Like, I just find it so incredible, man. I just find it so incredible.
Big fan anymore. I've already went through this with Certified Lover Boy. When I heard the I'm too sexy, I'm good. I'm done. I can't do it no more. So now I'm spoiled with Kendrick. Kendrick was always my GOAT, of course. out of the entire big three, but I still like Drake. I like the pop music. But now, can't do it anymore. Musically, he's still Drake. He still has one of the best discographies of any musician of all time. We can say that for a lot of Young Money, Wayne, Nicki. It's about them and their personality.
What's even worse is that people were actually giving him grace, which is why his head is so swole. It's just ridiculous. His head being swole is insane. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But that just goes to show you, and Vina, I made this point like a while ago. That just goes to show you that there are a ton of people in the music industry that are not ready for the shift in music, because a lot of people are talking about music is not popping right now. It's not about music being popping. It's that your mind is stuck in a mindset where it should not be in. You like your music filled with negativity. That's cool. That's cool. But when it comes to changing and evolving and growing up, if you still want to stay in your lane, brother, don't indicate, don't switch. Stay there. Okay? Meanwhile, we trying to get off the highway. You want to stay on the highway. Keep driving. Keep driving, because I promise you right now, your engine light is going to start coming on and you're going to need some gas and you ain't got nowhere to go. Now you're going to be stuck and you got to call us to come and save you. Okay? Stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane, because to switch, to move around, you have to, you got to swerve around. Like, bro. And the thing is that y'all are not even looking for the music. You just want the music to be thrown at you. Now you're lazy. Rap fans know you got to sometimes go out there and find something good, because they might be pushing something that you don't necessarily want to hear right now. Go find something else. There's still hood niggas out there making good hood music shit. Go find it. Because whatever they're pushing to you, you clearly don't like it. So because you don't want to change, now you put yourself into a box that you don't even want to get out of. That's your problem. That's what we got to tell the industry, for all the individuals that are afraid of the change. But then they want to sit down and talk about how they're a hip-hop fan. Yeah, I'm calling out every single one of them right now. I'm not afraid. So what's up then? What's good? How we feeling? You know? Don't get me started.
They are self-sabotaging their own careers. Kendrick already told you, Drake, your biggest enemy is yourself, man. He knows that, but he can't escape himself. But this is not just about Drake. His fans are getting pissed off as well. But there's still a certain caliber of fan that would still worship him.
Who's playing the music? Play the new Drake. What you mean, no? A no right there.
What's the song called?
Hey. So let me get this right. Yo, first of all, no. We gotta run that back.
Who's playing the music? Play the new Drake. What you mean, no? A no right there.
What's the song called?
Oh my God. And I'm not laughing at the girl. I'm laughing at dude. I don't even know who this is. Let me tell you something. Yo, if you're a Drake fan and if anybody ever catches you doing something just like this, you better pray somebody's sister is not around, because I promise you she gonna call you sus. She gonna call you sus for that. Do you not? Okay, stop. Because I know the backstory. I know the backstory with this girl and her friend. They're both broke. And that bothered him. My point is, You're there. You're on a boat. I'm assuming y'all are still on the boat because I'm familiar with this story. I'm assuming are still on the boat. Y'all chilling, y'all vibing, everybody's live, everybody enjoying themselves, right? This is what bothers me. Brother, why are you worried about Drake's music knowing that you can put on some Spanish music, you can put on some dance hall, you can put on some soca, something Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? Play some Afro beats. You know, look at Amapiano, just based on her skin color, based on how nice and beautiful her skin look. She must be some sort of African, right? And you worried about Drake's music, man? Bro, get your priorities straight. You on a boat. You got your drip on. She in a bikini. She sitting beside you. Y'all sitting there cooling. Yo, play something Spanish, brother. Brother, play some J Balvin. Play some Bad Bunny. And you worried about Drake? Yo, get out of my face. Yo, there's no way. There's no way. Oh my God. Yo, what? What? You're worried about Drake's new song, the same new song with Central C? What? Yo, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Yo, my guy, read the room, brother. Read the room. Oh my goodness gracious, man. What part of the game is this? What part of the game is this? You want to play Drake so bad that you're willing to kick out women in the room, brother. You willing to kick out women in the room. You just want to be in the room with a bunch of men. My God almighty, this can't be real. Is this the reality that we're in? This got to be an episode of Black Mirror on one of them shows. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This is insane. How are you going to sit there and you're going to kick the girl out because she doesn't want to play Drake? Yo, this game we playing today is different because I promise you, I wouldn't be worried about Aubrey in this moment. I would not be worried about Aubrey in this moment. What be running through my mind is like, what can I play to get them moving? Because we can't just be sitting here like this right now. I gotta play something. I gotta play something so they can get up and start moving, and then I can really enjoy myself, knowing that I'm successful. I'm on a wonderful yacht, and I'm here with a bunch of people that I care about and women. That's what I'll be worried about in that moment. Zesty, you know. Jesus Christ. Yes, Slay. Zesty the backside. My God almighty. You hear the Jamaican accent on me, you know. You hear the patois, you know. So trust and believe me, I'll be worried about the music. Me play some Vibes Cartel, you know. Play some popcorn. You see it? Me play some reggae for all me care, you know. Don't start with me, brother. Brother and sisters, don't start with me. Because I promise you, and Ron knows, when it comes to me selecting tracks. What? Oh, let me stop. Okay, let me stop. Let's get back. Let's go.
Dog, you saw how sassy Ben was. That's crazy. He said, no. Dog. What's going on with these Drake fans, man? What's going on with these Drake fans? Let's do an instant replay.
Master the instant
No.
replay.
A dough right there. What you mean, no?
Bro, the fact that you're sitting there and you said, what you mean, no? What? What you mean, no? Bro, I have no words right now. Because I know for a fact in that moment, the only thing I would care about is catering. And I'm not talking about food. I'm catering an experience. That's the only thing I would care about. But nah, you too zesty to understand the situation that you in. Bro, your priorities, brother. We need to sit and talk about your future. We need to sit and talk about your future because your whole brain is in whack right now, man. My God.
A dough right there.
Dog, what's going on with these Drake fans, man? Academics, the top 5.
Oh, you want to get your win back? We'll see. We'll see, but we do have to have another song battle. We got to have another song battle, but y'all know what time it is. We got to have that on Twitch because YouTube don't like music for some reason.
I've Aiden, Blackboy Max, Ben, DDG, and this tweet perfectly explains it. Why don't women go as hard for Drake as grown men do? Because his male fans live vicariously through him and want to be him. Bingo. Bingo.
Run that back for me again.
Go as hard for Drake as grown men do. Because his male fans live vicariously through him and want to be him. Bingo. Bingo. Hit the nail on the head. A+. Oh, and this is crazy. And as a lot of you know, I have a background as a digital marketer. I continue to talk about target demographic and the difference between a Kendrick fan and a Drake fan. It's your energy, your brand. Brand is no different than your reputation. They're both synonymous. So with Drake's brand, fake abs, fake relationships, fake talent.
He's selling you a dream. He's selling you a dream. You can fake it till you... Damn. He really is selling you a dream. You can fake it till you make it. Yo, for all the individuals that are outside of YouTube, that are outside of all the information that we have talked about on YouTube within the hip-hop community, we damn near exposed this man because we're looking at the tea leaves that people are not looking at. We're paying attention to the details that others are just missing completely. He really is selling individuals a dream, specifically the men. He's selling them a dream. He's selling them an idea. You can fake it till you make it. A lot of these dudes out here running around with fake chains, but they know how to get that chain popping. You know, they know how to get that chain popping. They'll go and buy, listen to me. And somebody has told me this when I have worked downtown security. I'm not saying where, but let me just give you the game real quick for the individuals out there, specifically the Drake fans that want to learn about this. Go buy yourself a stainless steel gold chain. It's not even gold. They just paint that. Anyway, go buy yourself a chain that is stainless steel that looks gold. What you are going to do with that, and this is the part that made me die laughing. They said they got Spam, the spray oil. They took cooking spray oil and sprayed the chain with it. And after that, they would polish the chain with the cooking oil on it to make it extra glossy, so that when they put it on, their chain looked like something spectacular and bedazzling that you've never seen before. And now all of a sudden you have girls crowding around them over a chain that was sprayed with cooking oil. A man told me this, and I never looked at him the same. These mans are buying $30 stainless steel chains and spraying them down and polishing them with cooking oil. I am not making this up. Fake it till you make it. That's what this man is selling.
Everything fake. Fake friends, right? Fake stats, fake championship. Everything fake. So it attracts a certain caliber.
Listen, they walking around here smelling like fries.
Of man. And I talked about this in one of my last videos, the difference in this spiritual warfare that I keep talking about. But it's really just two types of masculinity. One side, like I said before, finds strength in their subconscious. And we're the ones who can actually afford to support Kendrick and SZA and our favorite artists financially. Drake, those views are doing amazing, right? For the very first week. But understand his audience is children. Now let me show you the difference in target demographic and fan base. Let's set the record straight before the official charts drop. Kendrick post-beef features. SZA, 30 for 30, peaked at number 10. Playboy Cardi, Good Credit, peaked at number 17. Backdoor peaked at 25. Chains and Whips predicted to be in top 40. Drake post beef.
Oh my God.
Mela Cabello peaked at 62. Ugly did not chart at all. Sexy Red peaked at 44. Gordo Sideways did not chart. Healing did not chart. Tumaza did not chart. Moto Capone did not chart. So tell me who's having a feature run and who's not. Sounds like the Drake era.
No, let me see that. Let me see. Hold on. Let's get the zoom in one time. My God. Jesus Christ. Yo, oh, no. We're going to do this right. My goodness gracious.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
You can't make this up, you know. You can't make this. Wow. This is frightening. Oh my God. My goodness gracious. Yo, this is scary. Kendrick has all of 4 features, and they're all charted somewhere. Meanwhile, we go ahead and look at Drake and the features that he's had. Bro, you're doing these individuals a disservice. You are not helping them. And yo, let me tell you something. Remember what I talk about with Toronto's music, right? And you see Smiley right here with Tumaza, and it did not chart. We can... Side topic, I'm going to make it quick. In Toronto, we continue to promote the music that nobody likes and think it's going to work. This is how you know we need to change how we think here. And the side topic. This is scary. Now, of course, Drake has What Did I Miss? Which is every single target and every single thing that we've been talking about. And then the other song with Central C that I could really care less for because that was not that. Yo, as somebody that is very familiar and that has graduated for advertising and marketing communications, whatever this man did with episode 2 of his Iceman series is literally the dumbest thing and one of the greatest ways to ruin your own rollout. Because prior to the rollout, everything was fine. It made sense. But now all of a sudden, where the hell did Pinocchio come from? I'm not over that. Where did Pinocchio come from? Because that doesn't make any sense at all. That is the prime example on how to ruin your own rollout. This man doesn't know what he's doing, which is why they're still trying to sue. Don't even get me started on the suit. This is ridiculous. How do you expect us to care about you and you don't even care about the culture? You're going against it. Be so for real right now.
All right. So tell me who's having a feature run and who's not. Sounds like the Drake era is over.
Sharon, talk about it, bruh. Talk about it. Because not enough people are hearing it, bruh. Luther is still there. And where's What Did I Miss? Gone.
Sounds like that Drake stimulus package is over.
Rihanna's man said Rihanna's lips. What did I miss? Rihanna's nigga.
The pattern of people checking him out first week. Then those numbers immediately drop second week. Drake and Central C's Which One plummets on the US Spotify on its 3rd day. Just like Jimmy, the song gets shot down 10 spots to number 16 with 742,947 streams. The rapper started from the bottom. It looks like he's going to end up there too. That's cold.
Yo, I swear to God, currently right now, Drake gotta be the plague. Drake gotta be the plague, bruh. Think about it. The same way with him in betting, before he got into the whole betting like world, every time he would bet and say, I want this team to win, that team would lose. Take that and apply it to his music. Every time he tries to help somebody out, it makes it worse. Central C need to get the hell away from this man. No, forget that. All of the United Kingdom needs to get away from him. Because it unintentionally started one of the most unnecessary beefs ever. Why is the UK and the US beefing? I don't know. And it's not even the U.S. It's UK and Joyner Lucas. Like, why? What kind of beef is that? First, I never even thought Joyner Lucas would be in another beef. This man out here trying to find himself, talking about his ADHD. Apparently, the album was really good. I ain't gonna lie, based on what I've been hearing. But yo, people need to distance themselves from this man. The only way for him to get into hibernation is if the world just says, you know what, man? You got to take a break, including his fans. Because this is not it. Jesus.
And that's letting me know that number one, either he's using bots, he's constantly projecting the K-bot narrative on Kendrick and Doechii because he's projecting. Two, people are checking it out just to see if he's going to talk about Kendrick or Push or this. And then the next week they realize, hey, this music isn't really good. I'm gone. Deuces. Or number three, his audience just doesn't like.
Yo, Seventh Angel, a lot of people are still not ready for Bia. A lot of people are still not ready for Bia, you know. Me personally, based on what I've heard from her, I think she's way ahead of her time. But I think she needs to start dropping music again because for her to have this break, she don't need to be on that kind of break because, you know, the last thing you want is people to forget about her. That track that Bia has with J. Cole, London, man, that is a cold track, you know.
Like it. You can tell he doesn't have a true core audience. Because I said the people that grew up with Drake outgrew him. I stopped listening to Certified Lover Boy. I told y'all that. And there's so many people who grew up being Drake's biggest fans. Remember when his core demographic used to be black women? That's gone. Now it's Aiden Ross and the alt-right. Let me show you his fan base now.
Before we give you guys the tour, do you guys have any questions? Yes, sir.
Can I get a chicken Big Mac?
Wow.
Nigga, a chicken Big Mac? Really? Yo,
Yo. 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 Oh my God. His whole fan base doesn't make sense, if I'm going to be completely honest. And for somebody that's here in Toronto that has to hear this everywhere I go whenever I work security, bro, it just doesn't make sense. It's like the whole world is just on the right kind of timing. But when it comes to like parts of Toronto, it's like we're lost. Because now we're sitting, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, what is it that you like about him right now? The conversation about how people like his older music, that's valid. That's completely valid, regardless if it's like, if UMG has something to do with it or not. But my God, the music that this man puts out now, I don't like it. I really don't like it. And I honestly think for the individuals that do like it are very childish individuals. They have not grown yet. That's what I truly believe. Because me personally, knowing me, I know what I like. I know what I gravitate to. I know what I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of things that sound good sonically. Anytime this man drops something, I get stressed out. Because why is it that you want to open your big mouth and then act slow? You're an actor. Act like you grew up, nigga. What the hell? Bro, how are you an actor? You've been on Degrassi and you can't even act like you grew up. Bro, act like you got some sense. Yo, act like you understand what everybody's saying. Act like that you know for a fact that you lost that beef. Why don't you just act like a grown man? You're damn near 40 years old and you're still acting like you're freaking 12. Make it make sense. You're an actor. Act like it. My God.
What? Nigga, a chicken.
They're really not growing up at all.
What?
What?
Before we
This is These are the people that Drake is siding with. Understand, Drake has done at least 2 live streams with Aiden Ross specifically. Aiden Ross, he just got called out for being around Kai and his manager.
Hold on. Hold on. It seems we got a little fan in here. Drake sold out 3 nights wireless, and bro is saying he ain't selling tickets. You sure you wanna? Hey, brother, you sure you wanna bring that in here? Are you sure you wanna bring that in here, brother? Exit to the left, please. I ain't got no time for that. I just saw that Kendrick sold 15 million tickets for both shows in Toronto, the most for a rapper ever in Canada. Yo, Aubrey, I think you need to focus on. I think you need to focus here. Yo, okay, hold on a second. When's OVO Fest? Is that like it's probably in October. It's probably in October. Yeah. But yo, you should have done something here in the summertime, bruh. You have all your fans here in Toronto, man. Why haven't you done anything here outside of OVO Fest? Why do you have to wait till October to do this, knowing that you can do things whenever you want? Yo, Sharon, tell him, bro. Tell him, because he's not ready. I promise you, he's not ready.
Called the N-word. So now they're trying to make it into a joke. He just tried to defend Neon when he went on the Breakfast Club after Neon said,
yo, J Money, I'm sorry. I don't subscribe to the Toronto accent, brother. I don't subscribe to the Toronto man accent. As much as I would like to say Crody, me personally, that's not me, bro. That's not me. For the individuals out there that actually use Crody, I promise you right now, they're lacking brain cells. And last time I checked, when you're on the Flex Your Mind Network, the one thing that we do here is flex our minds. I will not be using Crody, brother. As much as I would like to in that moment, that's not happening, period.
That all the racist BS. So now, watch him play victims again. You can't say, well, he was young. This is yesterday. Come on, man. Drake is aligning with Aiden Ross.
Hey, Summer, you sure you want to bring that in here? You sure you want to bring that in here? Do I look like a platinum selling artist? Huh? Are you sure you want to bring that here? Because I promise you right now, this ain't that kind of place. This ain't that kind of place, so you can try all you want. I promise you right now, your best option is to exit to the left.
Morgan Wallen, Camila Cabello, all these people that are closeted, calling him the N-word. And he doesn't mind. Not like us. What more can I say? So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and click the link in the description. Join the Discord. I'll see you in the next one.
Man, salute the Starsky, bruh. Salute to Starsky for this video. If you guys have noticed, Fantastic Hip Hop has dropped a video about this as well, and I would love to go ahead and dive in with that one. I don't always listen to him, but just based on the thumbnail that I am currently gazing upon right now, I promise you, I know for a fact that's going to be a good video. So that's going to be our next video. After that, we're going to check out The Ville, because The Ville has also dropped a video about this, and we're going to just kick back, catch a vibe, and have some fun, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the next reaction, okay? Let's make it happen, all right?
I don't live in present tense, so just over a Daytona. Girl, my life been like a kid drama.
Bye, have a beautiful time.